afternoon, it's 12 o'clock. Do you like my new headgear? I was in Aldi yesterday and browsing the centre aisles because they have all strange things in there. And I came across this. Look, do you want to close up? I can't see where you're looking. But yeah, it was half price. It's like leftover Christmas stock. So I thought, oh, I quite like that. It is actually for a child, but it's got a scarf attached to the hat. And if you've got short arms, you can put them in for little warmers in there like that. But I thought, yeah, for £5, I'm having that. So I'm actually wearing it in the house, and it was, I could do with them being a bit longer actually, because then I could bring them round and back again, but they just seem to stay over my back there. But look how snug it is. I'm going to be brave and go outside with this on, because I don't care what people think. If it makes them laugh, that'll be good. Anyway, I've got my lunch in, which is my brunch, and I was just thinking about, I seem to have a knack of anticipating what might be coming up, and I'm not really sure how I do that. As you know, I take in all kinds of information from the old www and process it all in my head, and some of it makes sense, a lot of it makes sense, but I seem to be able to sort out what is totally ridiculous and what isn't. So I'm thinking, how am I able to do that? I'm not particularly clever at anything. I haven't got any qualifications in anything apart from driving a lorry. So I was driving down the M1 last week in my car, and it suddenly dawned on me. I was looking at how I drive my car. Well, probably most of you are drivers anyway, so this might strike a chord with you. But during my driving career, I did several advanced driving tests and put myself through extra training. So I was an Institute of Advanced Motorists driver, advanced driver, and the ROSPA grade, I'm a ROSPA grade 1 driver in cars and lorries and a bus. I took it in a bus once. So I'm thinking about the thought processes of when you are driving, you need to have a good idea of what is going on miles ahead. It's a bit like a sixth sense, really. It's like anticipating what other people are going to do, and then you can use that information to your advantage and to keep yourself safe. So when you're driving, you use your vision must be like close up so that you know what's immediately in front of you, but it must also be as far as you can see. So of course motorways are long and straight generally. So I'm going down the M1 and I'm thinking, I can see about 2, 3, 4 miles ahead. So then I know what I have to do to adjust my driving. So that is sending signals back to me. I'm processing that information as I drive. Yes, you must always be prepared for the unexpected, but you can do a lot to be prepared for what is obviously going to come up. what is going to happen in front of you. You can see things. I can see accidents before they actually happen. I know that sounds absolutely crazy. It is a sixth sense that you gain from, after all, 32 years of lorry driving. So you process this information and you work out an exit plan and you work out your escape route, so that if something does happen, then you have at least made some provision to keep yourself safe. So I'm now likening that experience of driving to everything else that I can see with my eyes, and it's just how you interpret things. I mean, I think there are some drivers who they haven't a clue what they're doing because I can see what they are going to do before even they know what they're going to do. And it has saved me loads and loads of times getting into a difficult situation. So then I'm thinking, hang on, maybe I could apply that principle to everything. To everything, whatever I see on a screen, whatever I read, whatever I hear, whatever conversations I have. It's like, well, it's the rabbit hole thing. You've got to deep dive into it and then work things out. So I think I have got this sourced. But then I just put a blog post out there, and within 10 minutes I have somebody sending a lengthy comment in, ripping me off. So that person has not had time to digest the information that I have put on the blog, and they've formed an opinion on a quick scan through, and then have come back and slated me for whatever I have said. You could go there and have a look if you like. I have actually deleted that comment because, this person is obsessed with pulling me apart because they're not looking at the bigger picture, and that's what it's about. So I now think that my driving experience over all those years has helped me a hell of a lot, more than I know it actually. So anyway, I'm about to eat. I've just made this. It is a piece of bread. On there is, I've got some cottage cheese that needs using up. So in a pan I've cut mushrooms, spinach, noodles, in some sauce. I tell you what I'm using for sauce, which I find very useful. You can buy jars of ready mixed sauce, which I don't do because they're too big and you can't keep them forever. So I'm trying this chutney. You see the chutney? Can you see it, Mother? It is oldie. It is caramelised red onion chutney. Now it's delicious on crackers, with crackers and cheese and bread. So now I am putting that in my stir fries, and it's really good because that is going to last longer in the fridge than a jar of the ready-made sauce you can buy. Another thing I'm trying while I'm talking about food, I was at my friend's the other day. I have a coffee there, and she'd run out of milk. So she said, "Oh, I've got tin milk. Will that be all right?" And I said, "Yeah, well, put some of that in." Now it's evaporated milk. It's oldie evaporated. So yesterday I thought I'm going to get a tin of this because it was actually quite nice in coffee. So it was 59p. And I think a litre, a pint of milk is over at £1.30, so it's half the price of fresh milk. So what I will do is put that in a jar or a sealed container or a jug and it will go in the fridge, and I'm going to see how many coffees I can get out of that. And I think it's going to be a very good or cheap alternative. The coffee did taste really nice. My friend doesn't have milk in hers, and she says, "Oh, I don't know how you can do that." And I said, "But it's lovely." So anyway, you've got to keep, another example of keeping an open mind and trying something new. Now, this might not be to everybody's taste, but I try something new. It could be a failure, or it could be a success. Anyway, I better get off because this is 10 minutes now and I want to eat that. So, think about the ways that you can link all the tasks you do on a day-to-day basis, and what lessons can you pinch, steal, move from, say from driving, the lessons you've learned in driving, can you apply those lessons to lots of different scenarios? Because I think that is the trick. If you have an open mind and you're keen to explore and try different things, it can open up a lot of doors for you. So it is helping me understand why I need to know what is going on. So anyway, this is me, Queen Ilona. Toodle pip. See you next time. Press the like if you want to, but I'm not really bothered. Bye.